Caligula. Directed by Tito Brass and Bob Guccione, this movie tells the tale of the Emperor Caligula from his humble beginnings of incest with his sister to becoming Emperor of Rome and continuing the incest with his sister. Listen, what can I say about this movie that hasn't been said a million times before? It's good. I personally do love this movie. Exploitation at its finest. Troubled production and excess in set designs. Anyways, in all seriousness, the story is about Caligula. And it goes through periods of his life before he's emperor to up until he's emperor. Caligula, played by Malcolm McDowell, absolutely fantastic in this role. This movie was re-edited, and it's more of a porno, if you will, than an actual movie. So Caligula is summoned to the emperor's castle, grotto, whatever you want to call it. The current emperor at the time is Emperor Tiberius, played by Peter O'Toole, who is clearly drunk off his ass. So Caligula goes there, and I can't really talk about some of the stuff that happens. It's a little too much. Let's just say Peter O'Toole is swimming with his little fishes. So Caligula is trying to assassinate Emperor Tiberius so he can take the throne. Caligula is unable to do so, so his loyal henchman Macro, who has promised his wife to Caligula, steps in and assassinates Emperor Tiberius, thus making Caligula the emperor. So now we kind of go through the ritual and stuff. Fast forward a little bit. Caligula needs a wife. He finds a prostitute, Casania, whatever. And we're gonna get right to this. There's a fisting scene up a man's ass, which made me laugh a little too much. Maybe I'm just a fucking monster. There's a lot as far as plot-wise, but none of it is cohesive to form any kind of story outside of the ultimate cut. It's just a lot of scenes that are thrown together. There's a lot of gruesome things in this movie, down to genital mutilation and a guy's name being Longinus. A lot of things happening in Caligula. It's definitely not for the faint of heart, I must say. Drusilla, his sister, who he's having incest relations with, gets sick and dies, and Caligula kind of loses it. Caligula's wife gives birth to a daughter, and Caligula says it's his son. Okay, one thing that I will say, Malcolm McDowell does instru terror. Everyone's so afraid of him in this movie. It's fantastic, actually, to see. Malcolm McDowell owns the role. I would say there isn't any bad actors in the movie. It's fantastic. And then we have his new the leader of the Praetorian Guard, Cassius. He's played by Paolo Bonacelli. He's in Salò, 120 Days of Sodom, if you've seen that. He's in this movie. He's the one that ultimately kills Caligula, but yeah, there's a lot of things happening in this, and there's so many different versions. There's the theatrical version, there's the extended porno version, and then I think there was another version. I can't remember what it was. I own these. I should have went and looked. And then there's the ultimate cut, which just came out, I think last year before. It's really good. It does add scenes that were ripped from the original and makes it an actual film. It's 3 hours long. I do highly recommend it, though. This movie's crazy. I mean, at one point, Caligula prostitutes the senators' wives to equal out the Rome's debts. Okay. But it's a crazy, crazy movie. It's notorious. You know why it's notorious. I've talked about it. I personally love this movie. I would give it a 5 out of 5, which is crazy coming from me. I think the cast is fantastic. And it definitely is just one of the more, like, gaudy Roman epics. And it is a Roman epic, but it's also very gross. There's girls that pee on corpses, like, in this movie. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. Don't be watching this during Christmas, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, Caligula, 5 out of 5. All the versions I've seen, which is the theatrical, the uncut, and the ultimate. I highly recommend it to those who want to dive into exploitation films, because, I mean, this is undoubtedly one of the ultimate exploitation films. Next to Sallow. I might review that. I might review Sallow. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like what you see here,
my blessings to you both.
Maybe give me a subscribe. Maybe a notification bell ring. Alright, go away.